What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is personal. We are talking about the Indian dream that often feels like a nightmare. The pressure to be an engineer, a doctor, or an MBA, while your heart is actually somewhere else entirely.
It's that heavy weight, isn't it, Alex? The log kya kahenge? What will people say syndrome.
Exactly. I'm joined by Sam, who has helped hundreds of people navigate this exact career maze. Sam, in the Indian context, it's not just your career, right? It's a family project.
Oh, absolutely. In our culture, your degree is like a trophy your parents want to show off at the next wedding. If you say you want to be a YouTuber or a baker, they don't see a career, they see a hobby that won't pay the bills.
If you're watching this on YouTube and you've ever felt that dinner table tension when talking about your future, drop a coffee in the comments. Let's see how many of us are in the same boat. Let's dive into the big one, job versus passion. We're told to follow our passion, but then we see the reality of rent and bills. How do we find the balance?
Here's the truth. Passion doesn't always pay the bills on day one. I think the biggest mistake we make is thinking it has to be all or nothing.
Right, people think they have to quit their 9 to 5 today to start their dream tomorrow.
Exactly. I call it the dual track strategy. Keep the job that feeds you, but give your passion the 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. slot. In India, stability is respected for a reason. It buys you the time to take risks later.
I remember my cousin who wanted to be a photographer. His dad wanted him to do civil engineering. He did the degree to keep the peace, but he spent every weekend shooting for free. Now, he's one of the top wedding photographers in Mumbai. He used the job to fund the gear.
That's a classic finding your own path move. You don't have to rebel, you just have to be strategic.
There's this intense pressure in our society to have it all figured out by 25. If you aren't married or earning a six-figure salary by then, society treats you like you've failed.
It's a false timeline, Alex. We need to talk about late success stories.
Yes, give us some perspective here.
Think about Bowman Irani. He was a waiter and ran a bakery until his 40s before he became the legendary actor we know today. Or Vera Wang, who didn't enter the fashion industry until she was 40.
And even in the tech world, look at Falguni Nayar of Nykaa. She started her entrepreneurial journey in her 50s.
If you are 22 and feeling behind, please hear us. You are not behind. You're just in the research phase of your life. Your prime isn't a specific age. It's whenever you finally decide to stop living someone else's script.
Let's get practical. How do you actually talk to Indian parents when you want to take the unconventional path?
Don't lead with passion. Lead with a plan. If you tell them you want to be an artist, they hear starvation. If you show them a spreadsheet of how you plan to monetize your art over the next 18 months, they hear responsibility.
That's a game changer. It's about translating your dream into a language they understand, which is usually security and hard work.
Exactly. They aren't trying to crush your dreams. They are trying to protect you from the hardships they faced. Once you realize their pressure comes from love, even if it's misplaced, the conversation changes.
Leaning into the camera, softer. This is your life, not your parents, not your neighbors, and certainly not your relatives from the WhatsApp group. Success isn't a straight line, it's a messy, beautiful zigzag.
If you're confused right now, that's okay. Confusion is just the precursor to clarity.
Sam, man, thank you. This was the reality check I think a lot of our listeners needed, including me. Your insights on late success really put things into perspective.
It was an honor, Alex. To everyone watching, keep going. Your path is yours to build.
And to you, our listeners, thank you for giving us your time today. If you're feeling the pressure, just know you're not alone. If this video helped you breathe a little easier, hit that like button and share it with a friend who's struggling with their career choice. Subscribe to the channel because we have something coming up in our next video that is going to give you the exact tools to take that first scary step. You don't want to miss it. Until next time, stop comparing your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20.